Hi everybody, it's Joe Denner and I'm coming to you today with another leadership lesson from the trenches. And today I want to talk to you about another important building block in creating strong relationships with people on your team. A few months ago I was listening to a book and honestly I can't remember which one. I've been reading so many books this year. I'm having a hard time of keeping track. Otherwise I'd be more than happy to give somebody the credit here. But I heard a great quote that really stuck with me, and here's the quote. Listen with the intent to understand, not with the intent to reply. Ooh, man, when I heard that, I thought, wow, that's good, because I love listening and I love teaching people about listening, and that really captured my attention. And so think about that again. Listen with the intent to understand, not with the intent to reply. Now I can hear the objections already, and I'm sure one of them is, but what if somebody asks me a question, or what if somebody's telling me something and asking for my advice? My point to you would still be the same today. Listen with the intent to understand, not with the intent to reply. Even if replying is ultimately the outcome that even the other person is looking for, because if you begin the process with the intention of understanding, then you're going to be much better equipped to give a reply that is worthwhile and that means something. It's a way to build trust. It's a way to demonstrate that you really care about the person. I want to give you an example of how this kind of played itself out in an executive realm. I was a part of a CEO membership group. We helped each other solve problems, but we had a rule. Whenever somebody brought an issue to the table, we always reserved the first 5 or 10 minutes for only questions. And that gave us the opportunity, rather than diving in with our solutions, it gave us the opportunity to ask questions to do a really important thing, and that it was to clarify our understanding of what that person was trying to get an answer to. So you can see that even in a situation where somebody is coming to you and looking for input or advice or feedback, it's better to listen to them first with the intent of understanding rather than the intent of replying. Because if you will purpose, if you will train yourself to listen to understand first and foremost, with that as your primary intention, then you're going to ask the kind of questions, you're going to get curious in the kind of ways that you need to in order to be able to really hear people, to really hear where they're coming from, to really be able to more fully understand the situation. And here's a real key. I've talked about this many times, and that is the nonverbals are so important in a conversation. Nonverbal communication often makes up upwards of 80 to 90% of what a person is trying to communicate. So you need to be listening beyond the words. You need to be listening to their tone, to their pace. You need to be asking questions to draw out more of what it is they're trying to say, asking them to explain terms, asking them to go further to describe the scenario that they're talking about. So, listen with the intent to understand. It's going to make you curious. It's going to make you ask open-ended questions that are going to allow the other person to say more about the situation. And obviously there are going to be situations where it's an emergency and a person needs an answer right now. But let's be honest with each other, that's like less than 1% of the time. So don't put up the defense shields in listening to this. Sit back and hear what I'm saying, and take it and apply it. Apply it at work, apply it at home, apply it at church or in any other community organizations you're a part of. I'm telling you, this will be a powerful tool in your toolbox to become the kind of person that people really trust and that people really look to and with whom they feel they have a strong relationship. And my friend, that is what you want as a leader, because that's the place of your strongest level of influence in the lives of other people. So listen with the intent to understand, not with the intent to reply. That's another leadership lesson from the trenches. This is Joe Denner, and if you're listening to this anywhere else but my blog, please jump over right now to joedenner.com, where you're going to find a lot of other resources for your leadership journey. Thanks, and have a great day.